What is up, YouTube? It is your boy John here from Puma Plot playing some more Farming Simulator 15. We are continuing, and this will probably be the last time, at least for a long time, that we're going to be playing Farm Sim 15. Today is all about the fattening chickens. Can we get them all fattened? We'll see. Let's get to it.
Hello.
Hello. Tran, are you breaking your keyboard still?
No, I think he's calmed down now.
Oh, is he calmed?
Maybe.
It was kind of funny.
Hey, where'd you go?
Oh, I tabbed away. Kimmy, actually, yeah, if you tab down here to the South Farm.
Well, let me
hit tab just a couple
shit.
times. You'll come down here. You'll see me. I'm down here.
Yeah, I gotta find am I at the south one or the north one?
Look,
okay.
You're looking for like a tractor with a water tank on the back. Tab until you find that. It's a red tractor. How about that? Oh, Trent muted his microphone so he could beat up his keyboard again.
A red tractor with a water tank? Oh,
yeah, you're in it. Get out and run over here. Here. So to me, well, this is the South Farm. To me, that's a water tank, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got root crop in here. I got some taters in here. I have given them like wheat, TMR, and straw. Okay. So as far as I'm concerned, I mean, we have 35 chickens that are actually ready to load right now. Okay.
Okay.
So like that's good, right? So that's what this number means. That's how many chickens are ready to go.
Ah, cool.
So I guess what we need to do is go ahead and like harvest our canola and like fast time and kind of watch them as we
yeah.
As we fast time. Okay. So
yeah.
The sad part is there's nowhere to store TMR down here at this farm. There is, however, a building right in front of me. So I need to run this back up north, I guess, and then we can have the truck for harvest. So if you want to find yourself a combine,
I just did.
Okay. And I guess we'll combine and then replant. Because we gotta kill the day, you know. We got 6 hours here today. So.
Yeah.
Technically, we don't have to kill all day doing this, but yeah,
Well,
might as well.
might as well.
I mean, technically, I could go switch Satisfactory and finish that factory we were working on last night, but yeah. I felt really bad, by the way, last night in Satisfactory. For those of you that maybe weren't here, weren't paying attention. There's a statue you can buy in there with the tickets that you get from the Awesome Sync. And when you buy the one statue, you get an achievement. But the way a lot of the achievements work on that game is like, you know, I'm the one that sent the space elevator last night, so Left and Bear like got the achievement, right? But when it comes to buying the statue or the trophy, you have to be the one to buy it to get the achievement, and they cost 1,000 tickets, and 1,000 tickets takes a little while to accumulate in that game.
How do you switch implements?
G.
I thought it was G. That's it.
And so now I'm on a mission. I have to get 2,000 more tickets so the boys can have their achievements.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, Rice, we'll catch you. So yeah, I felt bad about it last night, but there wasn't a whole lot I could do about it last night. So. All right, now where does this stuff go? I'm sure there's a place for it here. If there's not a place for it, then we just well, you know, can't use our truck for harvest. Food. Oh. Hey, it's gotta be in this other run. I don't actually know where it is, obviously. Is it just forage? Is that what they call this?
What is it?
TMR. But it's forage in here, apparently. So. Yeah, it's fine.
Are we saving straw again?
We don't have to.
Okay. Okay, good. Oh no, that's right.
It's
No, it
canola
doesn't
and
give
straw.
straw dirt.
Where are you harvesting?
I'm on field something. 1, 2.
2. Okay. All right. I'll drive the truck back down there.
Yeah. Well, that's where I found the combine. So.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. You're good. It just sucks. There's like, it's kind of weird that there's all the bins up here for the bulk stuff, but there's not all of the same bins down south. There's only some of the same bins.
Yeah.
But I guess like maybe he was accounting for you wouldn't have cows in that homestead, so you wouldn't need TMR. Although the chickens need TMR, so I don't know. I don't know how that works exactly, but it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. And Tomcat, I almost called you Big Deborah. Tomcat with the photoshops again in Discord, always. They just crack me up every time. Although that one that Trent found on Sunday, man.
Mine's still better than that one.
That one was funny, dude.
I got that off Facebook.
Well, what's funny is it got posted, and I looked at it, and I was like, surely Tomcat posted that. And then I saw it was you, and I was like, wait, what? I thought Tomcat had been busy photoshopping, you know? But yeah, that cracked me up. Cracked me up. Alright, I'm gonna park the truck here, and then, I don't know, is the auger wagon down here too, or no?
I don't know. I just jumped in the combine and took off.
Oh, now? I don't know if the auger wagon's here, but I'm just a little disappointed about the water. And I did try a like a modded trailer too for water, and I cannot get it to work. So I'm assuming they just don't need water.
Apparently.
Or at least that's what we're going with. Okay, I don't see an auger wagon. I do see a combine, so let's go. Let's do it. And remember the days before combines had hour meters, or tractors or anything had hour meters? Apparently it was Farm Sim 15. Because ain't got no hour meters. Kind of funny, actually. Alright. That. But anywho, so I kind of feel bad about the way Satisfactory ended last night without the guys getting their statues. So now I gotta go back in there and finish that factory we were building last night, so that the map can run. Because we actually need plastic for a ton of stuff up at the desert factory. So I gotta do that at some point, but it's all good. It's all good. All right, GPS on, header down, combine on, let's go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Uh-oh.
What's up? Oh, hi.
Hi.
Where you going around the whole field, eh? All right, never mind on the boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go this way.
Well, I figured, they're just right here together, so might as well.
All right. Which way are you harvesting? Like actual the whole field?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, that would be nice to know. Go north, south, east, west, 45s.
Which way am I going now?
You're facing south right now.
Okay, I'm going north south.
All right. Can do. Sounds like a plan. Can I give him a backup save? You know, I probably could actually. I could. Oh, that's not the button I want. Jeff, to be honest, I could just throw like a backup save on the server. Or yeah, send it to him. But either way, I do kind of want to finish the factory that Left and I were building out last night. So it would just be nice to have it done, you know, because it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. It's just have to get to that point, you know. So. You're gonna redo the turbo fuel for rocket. Okay, Bear. I gotcha. I was just talking about Satisfactory, so you know.
I don't think I'm gonna make it all the way down without filling up first.
Alright. 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 What direction to harvest? Forward?
Yep. Forward.
That way. I got you, Bear. I got you. Yeah, we didn't quite get done with everything last night. The storms were knocking on the door, so I had to run last night. So I don't know if Left stayed in and worked on it or not. He probably wouldn't play his card game, let's be real. But we made really good progress, and I would like to finish the plastic and rubber up at some point, so yeah. And then the map will be efficient again, or something. It can run again. How about that?
He did not play card game.
No? Was he playing Satisfactory?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Wonder how far he got done on it. I was gonna check it out this morning, but I kind of had to like cook dinner already today, so I got stuff in the crock pots, yo.
I was gonna ask you what you got in the crock pot.
I got pork chops in the one and the cheesy taters in the other.
Oh, nice.
You're gonna make pork chop sandwiches?
I'm not gonna have the pork chops. I don't like them, so I will probably make myself something to go with cheesy taters later. So yeah,
You don't
you're
like pork chops?
not the ones I make. They love them. I can't stand them. So yeah, like I can't hardly stand the smell of the yeah.
How do you make them?
So I brown them up a little bit in a skillet first, and I throw them in the crock pot, and I put cream of mushroom soup in one of those packs of Lipton onion soup mix.
Onion soup mix, yeah.
And that's it. Put them on low for like 6 hours, and they're, I mean, I used to eat them before COVID, but ever since COVID, they don't taste right to me.
Have you tried, have you ever tried putting, onion soup mix in your burgers before you grill them?
No.
That's really good.
CMB, thanks for the CBM. I'll say it right one of these days. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in. That's how I make my meatballs and my meatloaf. I mean, is what that onion soup makes. But for some reason with the pork, I just don't. I don't know. I don't like it. Can't stand it. It smells funny. It tastes. I just don't. Oh. I might have like some chicken nuggets or something to go with my cheesy taters later. I'll figure out something. Anyway, so dinner's basically done, which is nice.
Yeah, my dinner's cooking too.
Oh yeah.
Well, part of it. I'm making chili in the crock pot, but I'm gonna have hot dogs.
Very nice. Very nice. So that just means I can play more Satisfactory tonight because dinner's already done. I will not be streaming tonight for the record, but I probably will be playing some video games. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong, still the wrong button. Twice the wrong button. I still forget that the GPS button is not the same GPS button as
22.
22, yeah.
1 week.
And it's like muscle memory to hit that button, you know? But that's okay. So we're gonna harvest canola. We can sell our canola. We'll have to check and see if we need anything for the chickens, but the big thing is gonna be like doing a bunch of fast timing today. For the chickens. Trying to get them all to fatten up. Adam, what's up, man? Welcome in. We're doing. How are you? All good here. Oh yeah. All good. I just hope it's not storming much more today. I mean, I think we might be done for a while.
We're supposed to get storms tomorrow. All
Gotcha.
that stuff that's where you were at is moving this way,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Quite
Yeah,
possibly.
I looked on the radar map last night, and it was stretched from Houston, Texas, all the way up to Wisconsin, and I'm like, holy cow.
Oh yeah. Yep. It's the thing, and there's a whole lot of flood like warnings too. We're not under one now. We were under one overnight. So yeah. That's
We
good
haven't
though. We're not
had rain
anymore.
in a while. Not any significant rain. I think it rained last Friday for like 30 minutes, and that was pretty much it.
Mhm.
Other than that, we haven't really had any rain in quite a while.
CBM, what's up, man? How you doing today? Thanks for the raid. So we have 100% chance of rain apparently the rest of the day. All right.
Today it's pretty much gonna rain.
And then tomorrow, I came up with this brilliant idea. Okay.
Uh-oh.
No, it's a great idea. It's for Christmas lights. So,
Okay.
not like I'm not ready to do yard stuff at all. Like put all the deer out and stuff. Like it's just too early.
Mm-hmm.
Like despite my messed up schedule and everything, it's too early to put out all the deer and everything, right? But
Yeah.
and the deer are easy because we have a rotary hammer with a ground rod driver, and we just all the stakes we drive them with that, and it's super easy. Same thing with the arches, except for the big one, but the rest of them they're actually really easy to put up. But our snowman project involves 4. They're huge. I don't know. They're like 8-foot T-posts or something. They're really tall, and we put them in the ground like I don't know, at least a foot. But with all this rain we've been having, tomorrow would be the perfect day. Not to put the snowmen up, but just to drive the T-post.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't said anything to Pops yet because I thought about this last night. But like tomorrow, I just want to go. I don't know how far apart they need to be because usually we just hold them to the back of the snowman and drive them. So if we
Right.
measure the snowman, and then we can figure out, because like pretty well know where they go in the yard, which it doesn't really matter if they're shifted slightly. But we can put the T-post out tomorrow, so the ground's soft right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then like worry about them later, so like we can mow and bring the T-post home on the trailer, because they won't fit in the back of his truck. I mean, they can stick out the back. Yeah, be a whole thing. Doing good, getting ready to go on vacation. Very nice. Enjoy your vacation. Hope it's fun or relaxing or both. You know, just saying. So yeah, the T-post. Hopefully we'll bring the 4 T-posts home tomorrow and get that part done, because that's like it kills. It about killed Zach and I last year to drive those 4 posts.
Because the ground was so dry.
Yeah, the ground was so hard and dry. Yep. And it's been, so dry here lately, but we've had at least a couple inches of rain here over 3 days now. So like that ground should be softened up now, so.
Yeah.
Plus, we had been watering a little bit too, our front yard, so that ground should be nice and soft right now. Is the hope anyway, so we will see. But I thought it last night. I was like, that's probably going to be a great idea. Let's just go ahead and do that. Yeah. So we may have Christmas light stuff done tomorrow, but no actual lights.
Okay.
Hey, we're still working towards it, Working towards that goal of getting lights done. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it that's not lights per se, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of extension cords. And I bought for some of the Govee stuff this year. Harry, what's going on, man? Welcome in. For the Govee stuff, like the lights on the driveway. The Govee lights are weatherproof, but the plug and the control module that's on there is only kind of weatherproof.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to buy these like boxes to put these like $20 weatherproof boxes to put that out in the yard. So it's like, I can hopefully get multiple years out of the Govee lights, but like protect them,
I hope so.
So there's just a lot of stuff that goes into it that's not necessarily directly related to, you know, making party lights.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. But we found, or somehow Dad found this Halloween display in town. And we went by it on Sunday, and Buddy literally had a full-size casket in his front yard.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know you can order them off of Amazon.
I was like, that's like, I get like an old wooden one where obviously it looks fake. No, this was like
yeah.
metal and brand new, and
Yeah.
I didn't like it. The ground in Oklahoma is like a sponge with the rain you got the last few days. Oh yeah, oh definitely. Like everything, like the grass is looking as green as it's looked in months right now. Honestly. Now it's kind of funny though. Here, I can show you guys actually real fast. So there's the backyard. So you can see on the left and on the right, that's zoysia.
That's
Zoysia grass.
oh, the yellow?
Yeah, the kind of yellow grass, and then like the center, there's like my good grass.
Yeah, and you have a dead spot back there.
Better grass. That was a bunch of crabgrass back there, Trent. So yeah, it's kind of, it looks a little dead, but good old crabgrass, you know. Give it a couple more years, zoysia will take over the whole backyard. When I was a kid, there was only one little spot on the left and one little spot on the right, and it's pretty much taken over the whole backyard now. So, yep.
Do what your neighbor did.
Right. Saying you can't because of clearance for NDA is fun. Nice, right? Very nice.
So, is today the day you start your countdown? I mean, we only got a week left.
I keep forgetting about trying to get something. Because I
Oh,
can.
that's right, Kimmy, because he has Wednesday, Thursday
Well-
he has to stream, Friday he has to stream, Saturday he has to stream,
I'm not streaming those days. What are you talking about?
in the afternoon.
No,
No? He's taking Friday, Saturday off. Don't you
completely.
remember?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why he thinks he deserves a Friday and Saturday off, but, you know, whatever.
So I guess there's no point in having a countdown if I'm not going to stream like the whole
Apparently.
time. You know what I mean?
Sure. Well, maybe we'll wait till Monday and you'll do an hourly countdown.
Yeah, maybe on Monday I'll do a countdown. Although we won't know. I don't know when we'll actually know a time. Who knows? Whatever they say will actually be probably wrong anyway. Countdown for Farm Sim 25.
Yes. Basically have 5 work days. Better get all your lights up, Johnny.
Don't do this again.
5 days.
Hey, I gave you the benefit of the doubt last night. I told you you had 23 days left and everybody else was sorting it.
We got it down to pretty much like 5 minutes to get lights done, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of torn, you know. I don't think I'm going to do it, but Govee has icicle lights this year.
Yeah,
And
you were
they
telling
look
us about
really
that.
cool.
That requires you to still put lights up.
Oh, I'm aware. Yeah. But I can't put them up, A, if it's pouring down rain and lightning and thunder, Trent.
Why not?
Get a raincoat.
It's not the rain, it's the sudden, you know, electrocution, you know?
You'll be fine.
You have a code for the countdown? Nah, we're chilling. And then they're at the farm. So, and you know, I actually kind of was thinking about this.
Yeah, I'd
like,
like to know how he thinks he's going to get lights up if he can't even bring them home.
I know, right? But like the actual amount of lights that we put up is like, it's nothing anymore. Honestly.
Yeah, and you keep complaining about you have no time to put lights up.
Never said I had no time.
You did.
Did I?
Yeah.
You know, the biggest problem, and I'll be transparent here, huh? What'd he say?
I don't know.
I said
I
the
didn't-
biggest
I didn't
problem.
say anything. I was just laughing at you.
The biggest problem, and I'll be transparent here, the past few years has been motivation.
Yeah.
I have no desire to put lights up. for the most
Don't
part.
put them up.
Yeah, but once I get them done, I'm like, yeah, this is the coolest thing ever. And like, people in town would be so disappointed if I didn't, you know? But it's
Probably.
like, I don't really have a lot of motivation to do it. But this year, I feel like I kind of do. Maybe because I haven't done any yet.
Once you get started,
Yeah.
it's
It's like, oh,
why
God.
did I do this?
Pretty much. But it'll be fine. We'll get it done. No, we've already like kind of staged a few things like in the big shed at the farm, and we'll do some more tomorrow probably. So like, you know, Dad goes to the farm all the time, like when I'm streaming and stuff. So he can run down. He'll bring home, you know, a couple tomato cage couple tomato cage trees, or you know, a deer here or there, that kind of stuff. So.
Uh-oh, truck's full.
Yeah. Rice, we'll catch you, man. Have a good day. Because without having access to a enclosed trailer this year, like, yeah, we can throw, like, the deer on a trailer and throw a ratchet strap over them, but, like, some of that stuff, it's, like, kind of delicate. And I don't know how we're going to necessarily haul it home. So, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Like our shooting gallery, we call it, where it's a bunch of little blow molds, like on a 1x4.
Yeah.
They're 10 feet long, and we've always just thrown them in the, you know, the 12-foot long trailer that we always had access to. But without having access to that trailer anymore, I mean, I know we could go rent like a U-Haul trailer, but that seems like a waste of money at the same time, you know.
What's the button to push to unload? I am.
You.
I knew Q was used for something. Now I know what.
Q hooks and unhooks. Q's the everything button in this game. You know, some buttons it's like E or R, like in Rust it's like E for everything, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Q. Q is the everything button in this game. So I don't know about tomorrow. We might, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how much we bring home tomorrow. Because it's still, like I keep saying, though, it's kind of early to do yard stuff. Like, I just don't like the idea of getting all the yard stuff done this early, so... to be honest, before 25 comes out, I would like to have, like, the gutters, windows, doors, all of that stuff done. Which is really not a ton of stuff anymore, so. Yeah, I don't really want to get all the yard stuff out yet, because if nothing else, that's just longer for the rabbits to have to chew on it all, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't really like that idea.
They're probably just sitting out there waiting. Well,
Oh, licking their chops. Like, oh, it's getting cold. You know what time it is. That's exactly what's happening.
Whoa. Excuse me.
Hi. How's it going?
It's going.
All right. Oh, yeah. So the week of... Technically, it's the week of Thanksgiving, I guess. That's the week that, like, Dad and I are going to have to work our tails off to get it all done.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Are you still having your other problem?
What other problem?
He always has problems.
Well, I know that, but he's got so many you don't even know which one I'm talking about.
Oh, God. What problem are you talking about?
Your foot problem.
A little bit, yeah. We're still dealing with that a little bit, yeah. Yeah, a little bit. So, or lap it. It's fine. It hasn't fallen off yet, so we're good.
Just cut it off.
It might be easier.
It'll be fine.
Might be easier. I did tell Dad the other day, I said, if I'm not better in like another week, he can take me out back and shoot me. He goes, what? Yeah, we're fine. You know, I would have had stuff done, but like it rained for 3 days, so how am I supposed to,
True.
you know,
No, you
like
wouldn't have
we were gonna come cut the grass Sunday, and then we were gonna load up like some bins and stuff. And actually, I got looking through the combine shed the other day. Not through the combine shed, through the grain bin where the lights are.
Mm-hmm.
There's literally only 3 bins of stuff that need to come home anymore. There's 1 bin of lights that's all like the gutters, windows, doors on the front of the house. And then there's 2 bins of inflatables. And that's all I have anymore that are like in bins. Which is kind of crazy because we used to have, I mean, you know, you think about all the lights I used to put on like the trees and stuff. I mean, we're talking 5,000 lights or 10,000 lights I used to put on trees. So I don't have any of that anymore. In fact, I opened a bin and it's all a bunch of lights that a bunch of mini lights I used to put on trees. And I'm like, well, I don't need those anymore because I don't got no trees to decorate. And so it was kind of funny. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I don't know. Then I used to put a bunch of them on the fence. But I'm putting those Govee net lights on the fence this year. So, well, I don't need many lights for that anymore. So, I don't know. It's kind of interesting, though. How the display has changed over the years, you know, it's very interesting for sure. And our overall light count plummeted when we got rid of trees. But that's okay. It's all good. Look, I'm like mad. I'm using GPS on the road.
Oh my lord.
Look how straight I'm driving, though. Perfect. Oh goodness. But yeah, so like I said, I would have had stuff done. I would have worked on it Monday. And I was gonna work on it yesterday, but with it raining, that's why I streamed all. Or no, I would have worked on it yesterday and today. Sorry, today's Tuesday. I would have worked on it today, but no. There's water running down my driveway that's like seeping out of the yard right now. It's so wet out there. So I'm good. Plus everything's at the farm still, so.
That's a good reason.
But tomorrow things will happen. Tomorrow things will happen for sure.
You telling yourself that?
Yeah, he keeps telling himself that. He's trying to talk himself into it.
Oh, no. There's motivation tomorrow. His name is Pops, Poompla Dad. So, you know, he's the motivation tomorrow. He'll make sure something happens. So, yeah. Because he's working right now.
He's actually got to work this week.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny. So, like, between their 2 locations, because, like, first time works at one of their locations and Dad works at the other one, kind of, when he works. They kind of fired, like, everybody.
Really?
And, so, like, they actually need Dad to work. Somehow Dad survived the firing of pretty much everybody. And so he's been working, and honestly, he's been doing like office work. He hasn't really been helping customers too much, like some. But he's been doing a lot of office work for him, because they fired their one office lady. So. Office lady that had been with the old company for like, I don't know, ever. They finally are like, yeah, you gotta go. Just saying. So yeah, kind of interesting, the whole thing. And actually, I know the other day he was actually working the counter and like helping customers and stuff. He doesn't like to do it anymore, honestly. They have a new like computer system for checking people out and stuff and looking up parts, and he just can't get along with it. But they use their old system for like 35 years, so he's just used to it, you know?
Right.
Or at least 30 years, for a long time. But he's very familiar with the old system, and these new guys came in and basically threw the old system away, and oh, we're going with this, and yeah. But yeah, he's been doing a lot of like paperwork, warranty registrations, and stuff like that. Because I guess the guys that bought, they finally figured out, like, if you work on something and you tell the customer that it's warranty, so therefore you give it to the customer for free, right? The repair job. But you don't actually file the warranty with the company and collect your money from said company. That's not a good way to be in business very long.
Oh.
So they kind of figured out, like, oh, we need somebody to do basically the office work here, to get the money saved from, you know, whatever company they're doing warranties for, you know. So you gotta write the warranties and fill them all out and everything to get your money.
Yeah, I love it when new people come in and just take, you know, buy the place and then
Think they know what they're doing and they don't.
think they know what they're doing and they don't, and then they end up running it into the ground. And
The crazy thing is they have 3 locations, and they're working on getting a 4th one. Yeah. And I don't know how, like, their oldest location, I don't know how they're still open, honestly. I don't know, they're making it work somehow. Yeah. Kind of interesting. But anyway, there's a whole lot more I could talk about with this whole situation. I should. We'll leave it at that. Would you look at that? I found a Roomba. Shocker, right? Found a Roomba.
yeah.
All right. Oh.
Now look here.
What?
Get so pushy.
Now I'm in the way. Chalk's on the south side of the field.
Okay.
Are you turning right here? You going? Whoa,
Well, I was, but then here comes you. I'm gonna go down here, play by myself.
Well, I'm on GPS.
Well, you can stay on GPS. Just go down here and play by myself.
Oh gosh. Goodness me. You could harvest up here. Okay, I'll go down there. I don't care.
Nope.
I'll teach you how to use GPS real quick.
No, that's okay.
It's not difficult. It's actually really easy. You learn the 22 GPS, you can learn the 15.
I don't plan on playing this that much.
I don't want to dedicate brain power to that.
Exactly, I'm good.
I've
I've had to dedicate enough brain power to this game. Because nothing is where it should be.
No, it's not. It's very strange. Everything about it is very strange.
And say, I don't, well, oh, you know what I should have done? I should have drug out my old 360 controller and my little adapter thingy to make it work.
The
On my
dongle?
computer. My dongle, yeah, because when I switched from 360 to this,
Mhm.
I still used my controller for everything. I never had to use my keyboard.
Oh.
Yeah, this way, see, I can't get my auger wagon or my auger to come out on my combine. I have to hit 0.
Sounds like you just need to go in your controls. Although you can't customize the controls in this
Nope.
game.
Nope, I've already tried that.
Okay. Then, well, you know probably what it is, right? Xbox One controllers weren't out when this game came out.
Well, true.
This game's old.
Yeah, 10 years old.
Don't worry, Kimmy. I tried to redo the controls on Galaga and I couldn't do it.
How are you playing Galaga, by the way?
Left, right arrow, and
No,
spacebar.
like, do you have it through Steam? You have to play with arrows? Are you using Steam, or where'd you buy it?
Steam.
Okay. And you spent money on this? Like,
It was only like $3, I think.
Interesting.
$5.
$3. You gotta buy a new keyboard now. Like,
Just a mechanical one.
actually, have you seen in the game? Okay, the game looks fun, and it's one of those little games that like probably I wouldn't play a ton. But there's a fast food simulator.
Yep.
Have y'all seen this? It's all over my TikTok. I see people streaming it live on TikTok all the time. It has multiplayer, but it's not chaotic like what's that game? Overcooked. It's not like that. So that's good.
Seems like somebody I know has that game. I can't remember who it is.
Do you have it?
No, I don't have it.
Polar Bear have it.
He might have it.
I feel like
or
that's a game
have
Polar
it.
Bear might play.
He's
Right?
talked me into so many games, yeah.
But it looks kind of like stupid fun in a way, to be honest.
Yeah, he talked me into service station simulator.
Oh yeah.
Gas station simulator.
Oh yeah, gas station. Jeff was bored the other day and was playing Frogger.
Oh my lord. That's a blast from the past.
I think we need to have like a therapy, like a meeting of like all the things we've done to pass time to. Can we just have like a group meeting of all the?
Is that on Steam?
And talk about all the things we've done to pass time waiting for Farm Sim 25.
Yeah.
Frogger, Galaga. I mean, I'm gonna play a ton of Satisfactory tonight, probably. So.
There's a game called Captain Frogger.
Oh, Captain Frog. Interesting.
Definitely not it.
We should get some high stakes Uno going. I don't know what the high stakes are, but you know. Yeah.
No, we need you to play golf.
Yeah, I know. I need to be here on a Sunday night, and that doesn't happen. So.
I have Uno.
Really?
And I have Monopoly. Yeah.
Bam. Although, you know, we were sitting in the shed Sunday evening watching the one football game as it was winding down, which I believe the Cowboys lost again this week. But anyway, that's another story.
Are you surprised that they?
No, that's what they do. They lose.
Yeah.
And we're watching, and you know, Sunday was the first day of the time change, right? And we like had the door open to our shed, like our big door and stuff. And my dad and I were just sitting there watching football, and all of a sudden he goes, "What time is it?" And I was like, "I don't know, it's about 6." And he gets up from his. No, it was 6. It was about 6:15 or something. And he gets up from his chair and turns towards the big door, and he goes, "Oh my God, it's dark outside."
Yep.
And I was like, "Well, yeah, the time change happened." He goes, "I know, but I wasn't expecting it to be dark."
Yeah, 5:30 something it gets dark.
And I was like, "Yeah, it's dark." It was though. It was like extra dark that night for some reason with the clouds coming in from the storms, or it was cloudy and yeah, it had been raining on and off. But it was just kind of funny that like how dark it was, and he's like, "I just wasn't expecting it." I'm like, "Oh yeah, go Chiefs, you betcha."
Supposed to get dark at like 4.
I know. I mean, how about them Chiefs, right? They won last night again. Actually, it was great timing to end the stream last night when we did, with the thunderstorm coming in. Because I walked in the house and Pops was watching the Chiefs game, but he was on a little delay because I guess he had to stop watching for some reason. He was like, I got to see like the end of regulation and overtime. It was kind of like perfect timing to end stream last night.
I guess the one guy that scored a touchdown for Chiefs did the D-hop from Remember the Titans.
Oh yeah. Have you seen the headstand celebration?
Yeah.
That one cracks me up. So Trent, tonight our sunset is at 4:56, at least for me.
Yeah, it's gonna get shorter.
That doesn't mean that it's dark at 4:56, but that's sunset.
Mine sunsets at 5:36.
Whoa. It's like you're in the future.
I know.
Kind of are.
Just until another 6 months.
Yeah. Yep.
But it is kind of nice for at least when we do our post-harvest like food.
Okay.
And we go to the like beef house because they're usually an hour ahead of us. Like
Oh.
we got a plan
Is it
accordingly.
is it in Indiana?
Yeah, it's in Indiana. So, but usually
I got you.
we either go when it's before time change or after time change.
Gotcha. Jeff's is at 5:13. Oh my God, Farmer Nick's here? No way.
Hey,
I
it's that
thought,
guy that's in TeamSpeak and Discord.
Hey, Farmer Nick, you gotta leave Discord. Because every day I look over and I'm like, oh, somebody's in Discord. I wonder who it is. It's Farmer Nick. Every day for like 2 weeks.
Man, it hasn't kicked in the AFK yet.
I know.
I know. I don't know how it's not done that.
I don't know. But anyway, hi Nick. How's it going? Good to see you, but you gotta leave Discord.
I thought Indiana was an hour behind.
Indiana would be Eastern.
Yeah.
Or is Indiana the one that they don't do time change? So part of the year they're Central, part of the year they're Eastern.
Yeah.
That might be it. I don't know.
Like before we did our time change, they were always an hour ahead of us.
Gotcha. Nick will be on once his chicken nuggies are done. Let's go, Nick.
And then you're gonna stay just muted?
Good chance. Never know. 1 second, chat. All right, Chad, dinner's about to be ruined in the house right now.
Uh-oh.
My aunt just asked me, she's like, do I need to turn the crock pots off to turn the microwave on? Remember, our entire kitchen's on one circuit breaker?
Yeah.
And I said, yes, but make sure you turn the crock pots back on.
Yeah. You might want to check on that.
Says
when you
Coops
take a break.
just resubscribed for 15 months. Let's keep the good times rolling.
Keep the good times rolling. Let the good times... There's a song there somewhere, right?
Yep.
Scoot, thanks for the 15-month resub. I appreciate it. Farmer Nick, we are playing 15. I know it's kind of like retro and stuff, but we have fattening chickens, you see. And we're trying to fatten up 2,500 of them for Farm Sim 25. We were going to do 25,000, but that'll take way too long.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
This is our last day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm playing this today, and then I'm playing SnowRunner on Thursday night, and then I'm off till Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
What?
Well, you know you're not gonna put your lights up.
Exactly.
I am.
He didn't say he was taking off to put his lights up. He said he was just taking off.
I told you all the other day, part of the reason I don't want to stream on Friday and Saturday, I told y'all. I don't know if y'all listen, but I told y'all.
We probably didn't.
I told the stream the other night. Y'all don't remember, do you?
Probably not. I probably wasn't listening.
Stream sunsets at 10 a.m. Gotcha. Okay.
Huh?
Probos. That's interesting. Like our sunset for him, maybe. I don't know. But I told you all that it's not the regulars, but it's the non-regulars that are going to come in Friday and Saturday both, and every comment's going to be, why don't you have Farm Sim early? I thought you guys would get Farm Sim early. Aren't you playing Farm Sim?
Oh.
I just don't really want to deal with it.
Well, you wouldn't have it Friday anyway.
Yeah, I would, because that's when it
Would you?
starts. Yeah.
Oh.
So I
You
just
messed
don't.
up.
I just don't want to deal with it. Now, if something changes and I get an email, then sure, I'll stream. But yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
That thing tomorrow.
So yeah, but that's part of it. And then the other part is I'm hoping to have really big days. Like I might just do a whole bunch of yard stuff Saturday with the Christmas lights and just get it done. You know. Don't say sure.
Sure.
Oh, or I'll sit here and play Satisfactory all day and be happy.
Say you don't love us anymore.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I never said that.
I have to give you a hard time. I mean, geez.
Somebody has to, I guess, right?
Yeah. Might as well be me.
Farmer Nick just sent me a great DM. Something like that, Nick, yeah. Oh, but like, I would, in a way, you know. But anyway. What is...
So,
Thanksgiving's the 28th this year, huh?
yeah, that's way down there.
Yeah.
So if we all from chat went over to Giants and started bugging them about giving you early access, it might happen.
I have no idea. The only thing I will say is if people are going to do, like, reach out on my behalf is obviously be kind and, like, don't be rude. I don't condone that, you know?
Right.
I'm just saying. Like, if they don't let me have the game, that's fine. It is what it is. Like, I'm not crying about it, you know? I'm literally not, so...
We are, because do you know, I'm going to stay off Twitch.
I mean...
I'm thinking about just, yeah, taking that little Twitch sign down.
I don't think it's a bad thing to take a little break before the craziness kicks in. Like, I'm going to stream a ton next week. You know? And I don't, like I said, I just really don't think it's bad. And even if I were to, say, get that email, and I say go back 2 weeks ago and I would have known that I was going to get that, right? I probably would have taken off like Tuesday and Thursday just to have a little, you know, breather time and whatnot before, and like get caught up on everything behind the scenes before, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I don't have anything to occupy my time with because my trial's over with.
Yeah.
So.
My GPS beeps sound like your fridge when the power goes out, huh? It's not your power, it's my GPS, sorry. Jeff, I appreciate it, but, you know,
Did
it is...
the truck make the transfer?
Oh, I never brought the truck over. I can go get it. In fact, I'll just set my combine here with the auger out and hit Control 3 and go get the truck. That good sound. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not crying about not having it. If they want me to have it, cool, I'll have it. If not, that's fine too. I don't really care. I mean, I don't really expect it because I'm not a partner. You know, I mean, and when 22 launched, they did give it to non-partners, but something just tells me this year they're not going to do that. Because I believe there's different levels of partnership, I believe, and it's all based on like sales. But I'm pretty sure one of them, like when you hit a certain level, that's when you like get early access to stuff. Because I've heard them talking about it before, so yeah.
Well, I know somebody that'll be watching them stream at early access because he's already said he would.
Who dat?
Which I don't think he should. Trent?
Oh, I don't. Whatever.
What was that, Roomba?
You said you were going to be watching the early access players play Farm Sim.
Y'all can do what you want. I don't care.
I'm not watching.
Yeah, it gives you something to do.
I want to be surprised. I don't want to watch it.
I'm sure that's it's Sparks. I'm sure, Jeff. Yeah, we can say Sparks' name. Sparks is cool. I think he's a good guy. You can tell that he's one of like the good guys out there on the internet. So.
You mean I'm supposed to get my Lego like either tomorrow or Thursday and it'll be done that day, so.
Well, don't do it all at once.
Not my fault.
Yeah, it is. If you're the one doing it.
Fail.
Kind of like your card game, you could just open up one pack.
I did burn all the bales the other day. Yeah, so you guys are earning bales awful fast. Yeah, maybe I should turn that down. What?
I don't open as many cards as some people do. Polar Bear, when he opens cards, he opens 10 to 12 boxes at a time.
Wow.
I'm not sitting there that long. I open like 4 boxes at a time, and that's it. If I don't get anything, I don't get anything.
Yeah, but I only open up one box.
You hope
You play the game too?
No, I play with Legos, and that's one box.
I was like, wait a minute, Trent, you're playing the card game now?
Oh, Legos come in one box. I only open one box.
Wow. I got you, Nick. I got you. Galactic, what's up, bro? How you doing? What's poppin'? By the way, Kimmy, the truck's 87% full, so I'm emptying truck real quick, and I'll bring it back.
Alright.
The glorious truck that it is.
Got any looking at radar?
I got it up. Yeah, why?
See like the 3 or 4 different lines
There's
that are
like
going across.
multiple. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's nothing to worry about, but it's just funny looking. Yeah. Oh, we got more silage to compact and stuff too, Kimmy. I get that done after this. If nothing else, we can sell and make money. And I want to plant corn this next time so we can harvest corn.
Okay.
Cause I love me some corn.
Yeah, I love harvesting corn
It's
too.
cool. Maybe we'll plant some. We should probably plant a little root cropping too. If we can afford a harvester. We have modded harvesters, so it's not that bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
these YouTubers this year is kind of making me mad because they're not showing me the harvest. They're just-
yeah, you just want like a camera out the front of a combine, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't think that's too much to ask for.
Yeah, a lot of them don't really do that.
No, no.
By the way, remember the other day how we were talking about like seeing the name zooming around on this game?
Uh-huh.
It's constant. I've seen it several times since we started playing today.
Kind of eerie, though.
It is kind of weird, yeah. All right. Hey, Bleachman, it's not your refrigerator, by the way. I'm going to activate my GPS, okay? Just saying. Galactic with the 7 years. Look at you go. It's not the refrigerator, all right? Grant with the 7 years. It's crazy to think about how long some of you guys, like, we've known each other and stuff. I wouldn't say we're friends, but we've known each other. You know, it's crazy. That's kind of a running joke for those of you that don't know, by the way.
Trent was just a baby when he started watching.
Think about Tony.
Well, Tony and...
Yeah, he's the baby.
Yeah. Tony was, like, seriously 12.
Oh, my goodness.
When he first started coming around and stuff, and, like, technically he wasn't supposed to have a Twitch account. Like, he was younger than TOS. Or right at TOS, I guess. But yeah. Right at TOS. So yeah, thought that was kind of funny. Oh, okay. Jeff, I don't know who that person is. For the record, not a clue. But yeah, he was a young guy. I'll never forget. It was so random. The one Saturday, I was like, because you know my dad and Tony's dad knew each other forever, so like it's not weird. Don't make it weird, chat. But I was like, Tony, you know, you and your pop should like come to the farm so we can like finally meet, because you know we had never actually met in person. Like I knew his dad, or like I had been around his dad, and like I said, our dads had known each other forever. And you know, the thing was like the invitation was sent basically like, Tony, come to the farm, like have your dad bring you to the farm, because like I said, he was, you know, he was probably like 13 or something. And he gets to the farm, and I literally hand him my controller for my drone. I'm like, here you go, you can fly it. And that like made his world, you know. It was kind of funny. But they just like, everybody was hanging out. It was a good time. That was the first time Tony and I actually met. It was kind of random, but it was a good time. Definitely a good time. And then he's like the little annoying brother that I never had, you know? Or, and most people call him my son, but yeah.
Your son.
So. And then it was funny, like after that, him and his, like, they came down a few times or whatever, and like, you know, I'd be like, yeah, Tony, you know, jump on that tractor or whatever, and his dad would always like, no, be careful. I was like, yeah, he's fine. His dad was always very like cautious. I'm like, he's fine. He'll figure it out. Tony will make it happen. So that was always my mentality with, which that's how I was kind of raised, of like, hey, you're fine. Figure it out. You know, for some reason, I have vivid memories the first time Dad gave me a string trimmer and told me to go trim our backyard here at the house. And he basically just went, throttled up, the line spins, go get the job done. Like, that was all the explanation I got. And I had to figure it out.
Surprised you didn't cut your foot off.
Nah. I've never been cut by a string trimmer.
I haven't either. Knock on wood.
I know somebody that cut their leg pretty bad, but I've never been. I ain't that dumb. No offense, but I don't know. Somehow Casey's dad one time mutilated his leg and had to have stitches and stuff. Get on and try it. Pretty much, Jeff, yeah. There you go. You know, the first time, what was it? One of my brothers had a Camaro with a stick shift. And basically, it was simply just explained to me, like, the pattern to shift. And I was like, all right, let's go. Now, granted, we were running hot laps up and down, you know, the gravel, like, lane at the farm. But, you know, like, here you go. Figure it out. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad taught me how to drive.
Stick shift.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
It was worse than a stick.
No.
It was 3 on the tree.
Oh, 3 on the tree. Yeah, I've never driven one of them.
No
I know
power
what you're talking
steering,
about, but
no brake, no power brakes, no nothing. It was his trash. What he called his trash truck.
okay.
It was a Ford. I think it was like a 68 or 69, 67, somewhere around there. It was an old truck
Oh wow.
because he knew I wasn't gonna hurt it.
Yep.
And our driveway kind of sloped up. So after I killed it about a dozen times, I finally got it up the driveway. We were going down the road, and he's like, well, are you going to change gears? And I was like, I don't know how.
I'm fine right here.
I was fine in first gear.
All those warning labels are there for a reason. Yeah. True.
Yeah, that's what he taught me to drive in. He told me, he said, if you can drive this, you'll be able to drive anything.
Yeah.
And he was pretty much right, because I have pretty much driven, go ahead, driven everything I've set down in. So.
Your first driving lesson was also stick shifted. It was on your parents' Z28.
Ooh.
That's quite the first driving lesson car right there.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever driven anything with a stick other than a semi.
I would say semi-truck. Now, semi-truck's a lot different, though.
They're different.
Because you got, you know, I don't know how many speeds you got in your truck, but it's different than a car.
Yeah,
Obviously.
Car, you can't float gears.
No. Yeah. Not like...
You can if your clutch goes out.
Well, on the old freight shaker, I can only go 10.
Okay. Gotcha.
At least that's what a lot of trucks around here are 10.
Oh, Belks has a great point. Dad didn't know which one I was, so he thought he taught me already. I am the youngest of 7, so it wouldn't surprise me.
I think that's when I started driving too.
What's that?
7.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, I was driving stuff around the farm before I could reach the pedals, you know? Like,
Yeah, it's great.
yeah, definitely. I mean,
First
I have
vehicle was a,
memories...
I think it was a 05 F250 with an 8-foot bed.
Wow. 05, huh? So long ago.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, I want to say that most people, I'm going to say 35 and under don't know how to drive a stick.
Probably, yeah.
And I mean, I seen a thing on Facebook the other day. If you want to keep your car from getting stolen,
Buy a stick shift.
Exactly, because they don't know. Nobody knows how to drive them.
I can see it. Left leg's bigger than the right leg. Yep, because of the old clutch. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, and
Yeah.
even with driving the semi for so many years,
Hmm.
it probably wouldn't be that hard to learn how to
Ah.
drive a stick.
You could figure out a
it
car.
wouldn't.
I can remember. I have vivid memories, and actually, Dad and I were just talking about this a while ago. Dad used to sell ear corn at his lawn and garden shop for people that wanted to feed squirrels.
Those people.
Yeah, so the first, I guess, couple years he did this, Grandpa would go out with the old gleaner, okay, and he would...
Silver cedar.
Yep, the silver cedar, and he would pick 2 rows of corn, because he only had a 2-row corn head, and then he would skip, like, 2 rows, or maybe 4 rows, and then pick 2, and then skip, and then pick, and then... I can remember I was sitting on our 995 that we have still to this day. I couldn't reach the clutch. So basically, Dad would jump up on the step. He would clutch and get me going. And, I mean, I was in granny gear, just barely putting along the field. I was pulling a wagon. And the family was walking behind, hand shucking corn, throwing it in the wagon. And that's how we used to... you know, get the ear corn the first couple of years, and then eventually Dad bought a, or maybe, I don't know actually if that was the first couple of years or if something happened to he had a 1-row Oliver corn picker. But I can remember going out and driving the family, or basically steering the tractor across the field. I wouldn't really say driving, I was steering. And then at the end of the pass, like, Dad would have to jump on the step and, you know, hit the clutch if I needed to. But otherwise, I was just along for the ride, steering that tractor along. So it was a good time. But I couldn't tell you what year that was. That had to be like, well, it was before Dad closed his shop. So it was like early 90s, like early 90s.
You want to wash me off?
Yeah, I will.
Because I can't get the sprayer to work to save
Yeah,
my
you're
life.
good. Let me just pull this in the shed here. But it had to be like, yeah, I don't know when that was. It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. Farmer Nick, that's rude. God, you're old, he says. Oh, man. Wow, Trent. Wow. So, yeah, my homeboy Thomas Jefferson and I, man, we used to hang out, you know. Old Abe Lincoln and I were best friends growing up. Do what?
I said, you're going to have to start making a list.
Gosh. Gonna make a list. We're gonna check it twice, right? All right.
My kind of list.
Oh, not that. Oh.
No,
Okay, Grandma.
yeah, I see.
A little ways there, Nick. Yeah, a little bit. All right, what do we got going on here?
Me getting stuck.
39%. All right, we're gonna finish topping that silo real quick, I guess. Oh, we need to work dirt. We're gonna plant corn, huh?
Yeah, and fertilize.
Yeah. Everyone calls you Grandpa. That's true.
Let's see.
Yeah, but you have a new nickname in TeamSpeak, though, Nick.
2005. I got you, Obs. I got you.
I bet all the, well, maybe not.
What?
I was gonna say, I bet all the, fertilizers are down at the other.
I have no idea.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Let's see.
But they gotta be fertilized too, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, my grandpa, I think, retired in 95 was his last year. He had a sale in 96. And then he passed away in 2005. I think. Yeah, that sounds right. Kind of a whole thing. The sad part is they moved to town before I was even born. That's the worst part. For like me personally. I guess we're out of chaff, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Yep.
Oh, this tractor's dirty.
Was right there. So yeah, we're out of chaff. Okay, that's good actually. That is good. I go ahead and blanket this silo, and then I'll compact it, then blanket it.
You need a tractor?
I got one. So old, she's 19. Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Another Kimmy clip.
Tired 94. Pulled everything. Gotcha. Two years. What 2 years, Yulbear?
Did you say something, Trent?
Yulbury just resubscribed for 24 months. Damn.
Alright, Yulbear, thanks for the resub.
Well.
Oh, that 2 years. Oh, gotcha. Yulbear, thanks for the 24-month resub. I get it now. I get it now.
I cannot find any of the fertilizer things. Where are they all at?
Hang on.
Oh, here they are. I found them.
They're right where you're at right now.
Acquired.
10 to the 4.
Oh, thanks for the clip, Timmy.
What did Kimmy say?
What did I say?
Oh, it's in TeamSpeak.
Oh, watch it.
See, I don't read stuff in TeamSpeak because I don't know how.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Toothless 4243 just resubscribed for 16 months.
Toothless, thanks for the 16-month Prime resub. I appreciate it.
Hey, I didn't have to ask you which key was to fill up.
Wow. You're starting to learn.
I did remember that one.
I can't wait for next week when we have all these questions again.
Oh my god. I don't think it probably won't be as...
It'll probably be closer to 22 than anything, right?
Yeah.
Another reason why I'm watching next week.
I hope so. And that's no reason to watch.
That line's starting to like become something. They're trying to see that.
The third or the fourth?
The one that's like closer west of St. Louis.
Yeah, I'm more looking at the fourth.
The eastern one, or the one that's out
The
by
west.
Columbia?
Yeah, the Columbia, the fourth line.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It looks like the third is in the middle of Illinois, and then the first is,
Yeah.
well, it's still raining in the first one.
It's raining. It's pouring. 82%.
Young man is
Come on.
snoring.
Hey
It
now.
was pouring when I had to come out of Lowe's earlier this morning.
Did you see the life-size statue of Travis Kelce at Lowe's? That's all my dad will talk about. He went to Lowe's the other day, and that's all he'll talk about is they have a life-size like cardboard cutout of Travis Kelce there. I'm like, that's great.
No, I looked online where the hangers were that I needed for my display case. Found those. Went to the checkout. Walked out.
Oh, you didn't like look at all the Christmas stuff? Come on.
No, I'm like very. I look it up online. It says what aisle.
You don't
what
shop.
Location.
Yeah,
I
he's
gra-
Scrooge McGrinch.
I grabbed that. Pay for it. Drive home. Don't have to deal with people.
I wasn't going to say that, Kimmy. I was just saying, like, he doesn't shop, you know? He doesn't peruse.
I
I
feel the
usually
same way.
leave at least with one extra thing. I
Well,
didn't really.
Lowe's doesn't sell Legos, so.
Like last time I went to Lowe's, I
Cordless tools?
so I got me It's a voltage detector that I didn't
Oh.
really need, but I
Like one of those
Might-
that'll beep 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 when it detects like voltage in a wire or something.
I don't know. I didn't need it.
Yeah, I
It was
got
one of
one.
those-
too.
That looks cool. I
It's
might
an
get that.
impulse buy.
Well, somebody on the internet's tried. I watched a video where this dude on the internet, he was using one of those to fix Christmas lights, and I couldn't ever really get it to work. Where basically you can use that to figure out like what bulb is actually like the problem bulb. But honestly, as far as I'm concerned, to fix like a mini strand of Christmas lights, you just recycle it and get a new one. So,
I was gonna say they're all so cheap now.
well, they're cheaply made. They're not. They cost way too much. They're
Well,
cheaply made.
yeah,
Yes.
everything costs too much.
Well, that's why you just go with C7s and custom length wire. Do it all that way. It's just so much better. Just no
Yeah.
way, Grandpa. I think it's almost supper time.
He actually knows how to use his keyboard.
I do.
What's up, Nick? How's it going?
Oh, not much. Just sitting here with the kid in the
Or,
lab.
sorry, yeah, you're not Grandpa anymore. You're Pops.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Pops. Pops and Grandma.
Couple more years old, you'll be Pappy.
Oh.
Or something like that. I don't know. I
I
never.
How
hope he-
is the little farmer?
Kind of a pest. He doesn't want to sit still.
Kind of a pest.
He's kind of a rodent, thinking about getting a trap.
Yeah, John,
Yeah.
that line that you were talking about, that third one,
Yeah.
almost a whole line of yellow.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look. It'll be okay. It'll buff.
Yeah, that's what we kept on telling you last night. You're like, no.
Yeah.
Be the complete opposite on you today.
You could trade in your old lights at Home Depot for like a discount on. Interesting. Yeah, the big thing with Christmas lights is do not throw them in just like trash. A, they're worth money to recycle, and B, the trash handling equipment, it can like get tangled and stuff, and they really don't like that. So you don't throw them in trash,
Hey,
You
I
just
pay
leave
a
them
lot
out for
of
your
money.
squirrels.
or you just feed them to the rabbits. Yeah. Yeah.
I pay a lot of money a month for my garbage can.
Wow. but if you take them to like a place, you can they're worth money, man.
Yeah, I know.
And last time we hauled in, we had 139 pounds of dead Christmas lights. So, you know, that was worth hauling. You know.
Yeah, because of your friend the rabbit. Helped you
Well,
make those.
yes and no, but like we upgraded all the arches to C7, so I had to do something with all those lights. They were fine. They technically worked. I just
Hey.
didn't have a need for them, and I wasn't gonna like sell them on Facebook or something. So.
Last time I went to the scrapyard,
A flat tire.
no, I had a lot of cans.
Yeah.
I ended up walking out of there with $50 in cash
That's a lot of
from
cans.
cans at 15 cents a pound.
That's a lot of cans.
Uh-huh.
Sounds about what I made
Put a-
out with
put a-
the Ford Ranger.
Put a couple
Cans.
full ones in there.
No,
See, our place, like if you take bags of cans, they make them dump them. They make you dump them into like this basket thing.
where
Oh,
I took it, they make you dump them into the basket. They make you take your own trash back with you too.
Oh yeah.
oh, really?
Yeah, your bags. Oh yeah.
And
The one for
They-
me, it's you just you weigh you and your vehicle. They take the trash bag with the cans, and then
Yeah.
they put it on their own scale that they have there for the cans.
Yep, yep.
And they rip the bag open. They take the bag.
Little guys.
Get-
Somebody not happy.
You bought one of those pneumatic. I kind of want one of those pneumatic can crushers, to be honest. I really do.
I do too. I kind of.
I've always,
Oh.
ever since I saw one, I was like, I want one so bad. Maybe that should be Dad's Christmas present this year. Lots?
My cousin has one where it's a manual hand crusher,
Yeah, that's what we got it for.
but it's kind of it's horizontal instead of vertical.
Ours is horizontal too. Yep.
But
That's-
the horizontal one that he has a little holding system, so you can crush like multiple.
So we took that off ours. But yeah, we had probably have the same one. Yep.
And
But
you could do like 6 or 8 cans.
Yeah. But I've always wanted one of the pneumatic ones.
Yeah, those look cool.
For the
I
record,
kind of want to make one of those can crushers that you can crush it and then it compacts it into a square.
makes a little bale.
Yeah. Well, because then you could hopefully get more for whenever you bring it into the scrapyard.
Holy cow, Jeff. That's a lot of cans, man. That's a lot of cans. See, for a long time, we actually quit.
Or IBC totes.
We actually quit drinking out of cans, okay? Because our local grocery store has like Mountain Dew in the 16.9 ounce bottles, like a 6-pack, and they were fairly cheap for a long time there. So that's what we would buy. But something about over the summer, that Mountain Dew just got disgusting. And it tasted like it was rancid. Like it was in date, like it wasn't expired. I think it got hot and like the artificial sweeteners in there changed. Because of course it's Diet Mountain Dew, because can't handle the high fructose corn syrup. That's a whole nother story. Anyway, so we've actually gone back to cans here recently. So like all of a sudden we have a bunch of cans. But before that, yeah, we basically didn't have any cans at all anymore. And plus I don't drink beer anymore, so that kind of helps, right? Actually, speaking of beer, I did open 2 beers the other day.
Poured them down the sink.
I did. Well, so there was a bunch of random stuff in our fridge that like first time I'd bought over the years. There was like some lemonade beer in there, and he bought me at one time, he wanted me to try Bud Ice. So he bought like a 6-pack and can of Bud Ice, and there was 2 of those in there. Well, he apparently cleaned the fridge out like crazy the other day, but he left the Bud Ice in there. And I'm like, I said something to him, and I was like, why did you get rid of that? And he goes, well, it's not mine. And I said, well, technically you bought it, but okay. So the other day I go to crack them, and I was kidding with my aunt. I said, hey, come here, I'm going to crack a beer open. You want some? And she goes, well, you know, the longer beer sits around, the better it gets. And I was like, no, it's not true.
That's a good scotch or brandy,
Yeah.
or maybe a good whiskey.
Wine.
Yeah, not beer.
Not beer. And I was like, no, that's not true. Because they've been in the fridge for like a year and a half.
Ooh, that'd be terrible.
So they went down the drain. So
I
yeah.
really need to get someone detonated in here.
You have a guy that has an issue and you get there. Holy cow, Jeff. Good Lord.
I mean, whatever just happened, Nick. I mean, at least in TeamSpeak, we barely heard it.
Little guy talking? Yeah, a little bit. Not bad though.
No, the wife cleaning upstairs.
I
don't hear it.
Just
I don't
hear little
hear
guy
anything.
talking a little bit.
Yeah, I heard little guy.
Ain't no big deal. Okay, now that's a
Oh,
lot.
now,
of
now you had to speak.
Oh goodness! Like that auto turn, Kimmy? I didn't turn
What?
there. Auto.
You had the little guy speak.
I did
Arf.
let him speak.
Oh man. But yeah. So now we're getting cans. We actually have had this idea, and we actually have all the parts for it. We want to build a can crusher that uses 2 tires to crush cans, right?
That one tire's always spinning kind of deal.
Well, they'd be touching. So both one tire is powered.
Right, and then the other one's just spinning.
It's
with
just
that.
there. Yeah, and then you inflate them like aggressively.
Uh-huh.
And we always thought it'd be cool to make like a demo for Pumpkin Day. And then Dad's got an old, it's not a hit and miss engine. It looks like a hit and miss, but it's actually not. It's a continuous running engine. Run it with like a flat belt, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Be kind of cool, but we just never built it. Although the other day he brought a hammer mill down that was, apparently it's his, but it's been at work forever. Like, I've never actually seen it. And for some reason it was up in the loft where he worked, so like, maybe next year at Pumpkin Day, we might fire that up and make like some cornmeal. I don't know. Be kind of weird. Like, just for like fun, you know?
But I was saying before, you know, some little guy wanted to interrupt me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he had something to say.
And
No, it was more.
didn't you understand it?
No, he's a very picky fellow, though. I have come to learn.
Okay.
But the scrapyard where I take my cans and stuff too.
Yeah.
They prefer them crushed.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they probably get less scam cans that way.
Yep.
You know, full ones. Big Doug, this is Farm Sim 15, yes. Yes, this is. Yeah, so ours has the, they have a shredder on site.
Yeah.
And they shred them, and then it blows them right into the back of a 53-foot trailer. And then I think they take them to another facility to bale them. I think is what it is. Because when they run that shredder, good God, is it loud.
Yeah, most shredders are.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty cool to see a car get thrown in one of those shredders and it have a full tank of gas in it.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, so our place forever, they changed ownership like last year. But forever, they would only take non-ferrous. So your aluminum, your copper, you know, that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And now they have a scale outside that you can drive on.
Yep.
And they'll take anything outside. All your non-ferrous stuff still goes in a building. So you actually drive in the building and like there's 8,000 cameras. You have to get out of your truck and then they have a couple scales set up there and they'll weigh everything out for you, all the non-ferrous and higher value stuff. But like you're just steel and whatnot, you just take it outside. And they literally are like, yeah, just back up to that pile over there and heave it out. Like, all right.
Yeah, back when I drove truck for a living, I always loved going to the scrapyard.
Yeah. It's kind of fun.
Oh, the scrapyard, we took our stuff. Normally took our stuff too. You know, somehow it was cheaper to drive the truck an hour and a half to the scrapyard.
Oh.
Because we got better price.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was always nice when I pulled up in there. The second that the owner saw my semi pull in, scrapyard was closed. Because, you know, as per most scrapyards, the aisles aren't very big.
Oh, okay.
And literally, I'd get scaled. I'd pull off the scale. They'd unload me. I'd get turned around and go back on the scale.
Nice. Very nice. Why are we not playing 22? Because we finished our map and we wanted to do something a little bit different before 25, Big Dog. That's all. We were at our scrapyard one time, and our city rolled in with like a dump truck with a flatbed trailer behind it. They had pallets of something on there, and we're like, okay, this will be interesting. They were replacing the water meters all over town.
Oh, yeah.
And they had pallets of like the big cardboard boxes, the game boards they're called. They had pallets of them things on a trailer.
That's how your gas meters show up too.
Yeah.
Is in those pallets with
I could see
cardboard
that.
boxes.
And the employee at the scrapyard, they weigh it all up and everything, and they're like, they asked the guy, they're like, you want cash? And he's like, no, you're gonna send a check to the city. He's like, I like my job. It was pretty funny. They wanted to it was a lot of money because they were brass, I believe. And
Yup.
yeah, they're like, no, you give that, send a check to the city. Here's the address. Like, no.